Assalamualaikum and very good day to our respected lecturer, Dr. Muhammad Samsuddin bin Sajahan, and everyone watching this presentation. My name is Nur Zuhaila binti Ahmad, and together with my partner Nur Aimi Zahidah binti Meh, we represent our infographic entitled Gig Workers Act 2025 and Gig Workers' Right in Malaysia. Our presentation consists of 5 parts: introduction, definition, 3 major issues, recommendations, and conclusion. Without further delay, let's begin. Today, the gig economy has become one of the fastest growing employment sectors in Malaysia. Instead of working under traditional full-time employment, many Malaysians now earn income through digital platforms such as Grab, Foodpanda, Lalamove, freelance website, online tutoring, and content creation. There are several reasons why gig work has become increasingly popular. First, it offers flexibility because workers can choose when and where they want to work. Second, it provides additional income for people who already have full-time job. Finally, it creates employment opportunity for students, retirees, and individuals who cannot commit to fixed working hours. For example, a university student may deliver food through Foodpanda during weekends to earn extra pocket money. Likewise, a mother who stays at home may sell her graphic design services online through freelance platform. However, despite offering flexibility, gig workers often face many challenges. Unlike permanent employees, they usually do not receive paid annual leave, paid medical leave, retirement saving, or legal employment protection. Because of this growing concern, the Malaysia government introduced the Gig Worker Act 2025, which aimed to provide better legal protection while maintaining the flexibility that make gig work attractive. Now, I would like to pass the presentation to my partner, Nur Aimi Zahidah, who explained the key of definition.
Thank you, Zuhaila. Before we discuss the issue, it is important for us to understand two of the key concepts, which is the first is gig economy and the second is gig workers. Firstly, the gig economy is referred to a labour market based on short-term, flexible and also task-based job instead of the permanent employment. And most of the job are offered through the digital platform that connect service provider with the customers. Some of the common example that include which is Grab driver, Foodpanda rider, Lalamove delivery partner, freelance program, online tutor, photographer, social media manager and also content creator.
Thank you, Aimi. Now, I will explain the first issue, which is the lack of employment status recognition. One of the biggest challenges faced by gig workers in Malaysia is that they are generally classified as independent contractors rather than employees. This classification is very important because it determines whether workers are protected under Malaysia Employment Act. Since gig workers are not legally recognized as employees, they are not entitled to many employment benefits that permanent workers receive. These include paid annual leave, paid sick leave, overtime payment, maternity leave, termination benefit, employment contributed to EPF and SOCSO, and protection against unfair dismissal. The main parties involved in this issue are gig workers themselves, platform companies such as Grab, Foodpanda and Lalamove, and the Malaysia government as a regulator. Platform companies usually prefer the contractor model because it reduces labor costs and allows them to operate more flexibility. However, this situation creates uncertainty for workers who actually depends on this platform as their full-time source of income. For example, imagine Ahmad, who works as a Grab driver every day from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Although he works almost like a full-time employee, legally he is still considered an independent contractor. If Grab decides to suspend his account due to several low customer rating, Ahmad may lose his only source of income immediately. Unlike permanent employee, he cannot claim unfair dismissal or compensation because legally he is not recognized as an employee. This clearly shows why employment status recognition is an important issue under the Gig Workers Act 2025. Now, I will pass the presentation to Nur Aimi Sahida to explain the second issue.
Thank you, Zuhaila. Before we discuss the issue, it is important for us to understand two of the key concepts, which is the first is gig economy and the second is gig workers. Okay, imagine a food panda rider, which name is Ali. While delivering the food, he is involved with the road accident during the heavy rain. Okay. Because he cannot work for the 2 weeks, he immediately lost of their daily income. At the same time, he needs to pay the bill of the hospital, motorcycle repair costs, and also support their family daily expenses. Okay, if Ali has a limited insurance or no employer contribution to SOSO, her financial burden become much heavier. But this situation is very different if we compare with the permanent employees who is usually receive the medical leave, compensation, and also employer support. Okay, besides the financial protection, social security is also important for the retirement. Many of the gig workers is focused on earns income today without thinking about the retirement saving because their income is unstable. Okay, as a result, they may face the financial difficulty in old age lah. Therefore, strong social protection is also necessary to ensure that the gig workers can work safely, and also enjoy their long financial security. Now, I would like to hand over to Zuhaila to explain about the third issue.
Thank you, Aimi. Next, I will explain the third issue, which is income insecurity and unfair working conditions. Unlike permanent employees who receive a fixed monthly salary, gig workers' income changed from day to day. Their earnings depend on many factors such as customer demand, weather conditions, traffic congestion, platform algorithm, customer rating, and incentive system. This means there is no guarantee that they will earn enough money every month. For example, during festive season like Hari Raya or Chinese New Year, foodpanda rider and Grab driver may receive many customer order and earn much higher income. However, during normal weekday or bad weather, customer demand may decrease significantly. Sometimes platform companies also change their commission rates or bonus system. When this happens, workers may receive lower income even though they work the same number of hours. Imagine a Grab driver who normally earns Rm 250 per day. After the company changed its incentive policy, he now earns only 180 ringgit despite working at the same 12-hour shift. This situation affects his ability to pay rent, buy grocery, support his children, and plan for the future. Besides financial problem, unstable income can also affect workers' mental health. Many gig workers experience stress, anxiety, and fatigue because they constantly worry about earning enough money to support their family. Therefore, ensuring fair payment system and transparent platform policy is essential for protecting gig workers. Now I will pass the presentation back to Nuraimi Zaida for our recommendation.
Thank you, Zohaila. Okay, after we discuss about the three of the major issue, then we come up with several of the recommendation. Okay, the first about to the government. Okay, the government should establish a clearly legal framework to define the employment status of the gig workers. Then it is because this would reduce their confusing and ensure that the workers receive appropriate legal protection while maintain flexibility. Okay, the second of the recommendation is to the companies. Okay, which the platform company should contribute to the EPF, SOSO, and also insurance scheme. Why? It is because this contribution will provide financial protection when the workers experience, for example, accident, illness, or also retirement. Okay, and the last one is fair minimum income standard should be introduced. And why? Why minimum income should be introduced? Okay, it is because gig workers should receive reasonable earnings without depending entire on the unpredictable incentive. The platform company should ensure that the payment system are transparent so that the workers understand exactly how their income is calculated. Okay. In addition, effective dispute resolution mechanism should be established. Why? It is because if the worker experience unfair account suspension, payment dispute, or customer complaint, they should have access to an independent body that can resolve this issue fairly. Finally, the regular review of the Gig Work Act should be carried out because why? The digital technology and also platform-based employment continue to evolve rapidly. Okay, continuous improvement will help to ensure that the law remain relevant in protecting the gig workers. Okay, now I will invite Zohaila to conclude our presentation today.
In conclusion, the gig economy has become an important part of Malaysia's labour market by creating flexible employment opportunities and supporting economic growth. However, gig workers continue to face significant challenge, including the lack of employment status recognition, limited social security protection, and unstable income. Although the Gig Workers Act 2025 is an important milestone in improving workers' welfare, its success depends on cooperating among the government, platform company, and gig workers themselves. Only through this cooperation can Malaysia build a fair, balanced, and sustainable gig economy that protects workers while encouraging innovation and economic development.
Thank you, Zohaila. And this conclude our presentation on the Gig Worker Act 2025 and also Gig Workers' Right in Malaysia. We hope our presentation has helped everyone to better understand the importance of the protecting the gig workers while maintain the flexibility that has made the gig economy an important part of the Malaysia future work. Thank you for your cooperating and also attention. Have a nice day, everyone. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.